Alright, welcome back, any and everybody. This is Linen Otter here to do another episode of Lust Shards. I know it's been a long time coming, and there's a lot of stuff gonna happen soon. So, yeah, let's not waste any other moments, eh? Okay, so, last time we left off, we were thinking that this stone was gonna want something from us. So Cody's a bit skeptic at the moment, so I have a feeling he'd be like, citation needed or something. I'll need you to be more specific. What's in it for me? Wait, no, that's not his voice. What's in it for me? I think that's just my normal speaking voice.
I just told you. Were you even listening?
You lost me at your body. Jeez. I need more information. Who are you exactly?
Pass.
What? You can't pass my question. I'm the one in control here. Are you a summon?
No.
Wait, no? Why did you even respond to that if you don't want to tell me? Are you a ghost?
Are you going to use the process of elimination until you get it right?
Yes, so?
No.
Are you a Nightfallen?
No.
Demon?
Yes.
That is very troubling. Demons are just like Nightfallen, except smarter. Oh wait, I don't think this is dialogue, this is internal monologue. Demons are just like Nightfallen, except smarter and way more powerful. They are also extremely honest. Not by choice, though. They will quite literally die, or at least get injured if they purposely lie. Oh wait, no, he is talking to him. Dang it. It does affect how I read it. They will quite literally die, or at least get injured if they purposely lie, right?
My, you flatter me. And indeed, you are correct. Isn't that just so convenient for you? But we can refuse to respond.
So I see. And manipulate the truth. So I should be careful. Real witch's paw genie kind of a thing.
Looks like somebody studied their history.
Alright, next question. Are you evil?
What are you asking?
If I accept your offer, will something bad happen to me or anyone else?
No, I will not bring harm to any living being. I can't do it even if I wanted to. I am ashamed to say it, but I will be powerless unless you order me otherwise.
Unless I order?
Yes, I can interact ever so slightly with the outside world if you order me to. Small spells, weak attacks, buffs upon your body.
That sounds pretty good so far. Now, one last thing. What are you doing on school grounds?
None of your business.
Alright. Now I turn around and start walking towards the darkness. I have no idea how to get out of here yet. But my bluff worked better than expected.
Wait! Please. I'm so very lonely.
Yes?
I am imprisoned under surveillance because of my dark past.
So, someone is watching us?
No, there was supposed to be someone on guard duty, but they're not around for some reason. That is why I want to get out of here as soon as possible. Plus, nobody, especially not someone like you, should be able to enter this room. But here you are. It's odd, so I'll risk it. For that biscuit. And that's why I might sound a little desperate. It might be my only chance.
Wouldn't they notice their demon was stolen? Whoever is supposed to be guarding you?
As long as my gem is still here, there's no reason for them to suspect anything. Nobody risks entering my chamber because,
Oh,
nobody risks entering my chamber because, mind control.
I understand. Going back, you said you're not evil, so you were in prison because of your good deeds and charity work then?
I can sense the sarcasm, and you are right. I was very much evil in your eyes, but my priorities changed over the years. I just want to get out of here. I'd become a saint if it means I can breathe again. I am eternally suffocating. Can you imagine it? Eternal suffering.
Alright. Fine. If you're really telling the truth, which I'm still skeptical about, I'll do it.
You will?
Yeah, I need all the help I can get anyway. I'm not the strongest out there. I mostly got here out of dumb luck. Hell, I would have missed my first day of school if nobody found me in that hole. Maybe even die.
Hole?
Long story. So, if I want to graduate, I'll need help. I cannot go home. I have to be strong, no matter what. The strongest. Believe it! As I touch the crystal, it starts to get dimmer. And a voice in my head suddenly starts speaking.
Oh man! This is already so amazing! Hey, can you take some deep, and I mean deep, breaths for me?
I find it weird, but I do just that. It's not like it's hurting me.
Oh, that's the stuff. I can see now what you meant by the music earlier. Is this always playing in the back of your head?
Pretty much.
Fascinating. Now, I am a demon of my word. Here's how it works. You can call upon me whenever you're in a tough situation, and I'll help you out. Now, unfortunately, your body's way too weak to summon me all the time at full power, so you'll have to choose your times carefully. I don't want to be classified as evil because you thought that making me demolish it. I don't want to be classified as evil because you thought that making me demolish a building for you wouldn't hurt your body that much. Plus, it's in my best interest to keep your body healthy. I can still cast weak spells and do weak attacks from within your body if you order me to. But it's best if we don't do this often.
Oi. Oh, oi. Hoi?
Hoi, can you hear me? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Are you listening to me?
So, you can read my thoughts? Oh, you can read his internal monologue?
Technically. Can you read all my thoughts? Not all of them, no. Just the ones you're not guarding.
That's sinister. And awesome. Can I see your face now?
What? No. What's wrong with you? You can't just ask a demon to show their face. Not so suddenly, at least. You haven't even taken me out to dinner first. Maybe after we get to know each other better? That's an acceptable compromise. And before I forget, there is a little side effect to this whole ordeal.
And you're telling me now?
Relax, it's not the end of the world. My presence in your body will, well, make you hoardier, so to speak.
Why? How does that even work?
Because I don't have a body of my own. Most of my physical feelings will be transferred to you in some extent. Being a demon, I don't get hungry for normal food or thirsty or even tired, like you. But I sure do need some action from time to time.
Really, that's where humans and demons, relate.
That's weird, but it's not a deal breaker. I can live with it. Maybe. Hopefully.
Cody, from what I know of you from the past episode, I think you'll be just fine.
Great.
Great!
Now then, I will open the door. The meeting hall is on the left. Just go back where you came from and go left. You're welcome.
The door reappears where it was when I walked in, now wide open. I remain rooted on the spot, shuffling my legs and fidgeting with my hands. A slight blush appears on my face.
Well, go on. I want to feel some fresh air, too. I've been trapped in that gem long enough.
I mumbled some words under my breath.
What was that?
I was just thinking, you did say, but I'm not begging or anything, no pressure.
Spit it out.
When will you use my body? Like you said.
Oh, I'm doing it already. You were probably thinking of some kind of painful possession, but I'll just stay in your head. You won't even know that I'm here. Unfortunately, the only way for me to interact with the outside world is for you to summon me. In rest, I can experience everything you experience. I can see through your eyes, feel through your skin, and even be somewhat affected by your emotions.
Oh.
You seem disappointed. Now I'm disappointed because I can feel that. It's unusual.
Oh.
You seem disappointed. It's unusual. I thought this deal was maybe a bit too good for you and not beneficial enough for me. Consider that you can't even muster the power to summon and free me yet.
So possession is where this relationship stops. Wait, what? This is funny. I'm pretty sure Cody does not seem interested in this gem creature, so I don't think he actually feels this way. I'm almost curious as to click on what this is, but anyway.
Don't make me regret my decision. Now, should we get out of here? You'll be late.
Damn. Oh no, maybe I should have made something interesting happen. Whatever. I thought something interesting would happen. Besides getting semi-possessed, that is. Oh, now I feel bad. Somebody please tell me if I just ruined everything. Does everybody die now? I walk out the door. Nothing seems to have changed. Now I take out my phone to check the time and, to my surprise, the time is the same. I mean, I'm still late, but at least I'm not completely missing the gathering. But I am forgetting to turn on my timer. Oh no! I got a new phone too, so let's see. Clock. Where's the clock at? Timer. We've been going for a little while, so I don't think I need that much more time. There we go.
Your body is filthy.
What?
Your fur is sticky and your clothes have dust in them.
That's because of the hole. I just realized I have to do this guy's voice all the time now if he's a mainstay character. Why did I pick something so gruff and painful?
That won't do. May I clean you up before anybody sees us?
With a spell?
No, with my tongue. Of course a spell. I need your permission to cast it.
Then don't let me stop you. Lick me up. The next second, a gust of wind goes through my clothes and fur, and suddenly, no more sticky feelings. I think just to make this easier on my throat then, I'm gonna just have Cody be my normal speaking voice for the most part. No changes, just because trying to change it too much is gonna hurt. Really think I am Tara Strong? Actually, I think I'm cleaner now than I was before falling in the hole.
Thanks, Mr. Oh, right. We don't know each other's names yet. I'm Cody. Can you hear me? I can hear you. I can hear you. Nice to formally meet you. And you are? Do you really think a demon will just reveal their name to you?
It was worth a try.
But what should I call you? Just demon is fine. I take pride in what I am.
No, that's boring.
Are you calling my species boring?
What about scribbles? Because of your face. Get it? Wait, scribbles? Is that Scribbles thing that he was holding in the beginning?
Oh, that is humiliating. It sounds like a pet's name.
Well, if you're not telling me your name, then I can't change it. Scribbles it is then. A yellow line appears by the wall. Is that for me? Oh, it is Scribbles!
Yes.
Oh wow, who would have thought that's the voice this little guy would have had?
Yes. Just follow the line and you'll find the room.
The yellow line was not the only thing that appeared out of thin air. I look surprised at the small cloud of scribbles near me. It is weirdly cute, the way it floats around, the way it floats there with only eyes to show its emotions. Maybe not a pet, but a familiar for sure. A great start to my fantasy life.
I'm already starting to miss eternal suffocation. I wonder if breathing is worth this torture and humiliation.
You'll be fine. Oh, wait, his voice changed. Okay. Now's my chance to choose something less painful. Weird. Your voice changed dramatically.
What do you mean? I still have my sexy man voice, don't I? Please tell me that's the case.
It's more like a squirrel that smoked too many cigarettes.
Why would you imagine me like that?
Me?
My voice depends on your imagination. I don't have an actual voice, so yes, you.
I don't know. It's just hard for me to imagine your sexy voice with that mascot body. No hard feelings.
Hell.
I suppose teasing my new friend is not the nicest thing I can do, so I stop. For now. I do as I'm told and follow the line. Soon enough, I start hearing distant voices again. Oh, thank God. I arrive at the source of the sound. A grand door, big enough to fit 8.5. Oh, big enough to fit 8.5 of me. I think. Now, let me just sneak in real quick. I open the door very, very slowly. The door creaks, loud enough for a particular character from the back of the room to hear. Wait a second, I recognize that. Someone I recognize. Hey, it's cute. I really hope he stayed quiet about our incident. I don't need the whole academy to know I fell down a hole. I came by at the right time. The headmaster was just about to start gathering with the important announcements. Even if it wasn't too noisy, a single presence coming in late still attracted some attention at least. A wolf and a tiger, particularly, are the ones I'm most worried about. Those intense glares. Oh man, it's so embarrassing. They look like they want me they look like they want to make me dinner. Their dinner. It's fine. I see a familiar black and white cat in the crowd, waving at me with both hands frantically. I'm glad there's someone I somewhat know, even if he's probably the weird guy of the academy. Although, looking around, most people have quite eccentric clothing as well. Some very revealing, some just straight up bad. Like, call the fashion police kind of bad. And are those... Is that chartreuse? Is that a scarf in April? I don't know. Some of them are just wearing lingerie. Some are just ended, so it's still pretty hot outside, but that's just too distracting. Perverts like me have to suffer because of their fashion choices. Weird. It's Tarte. Hey there, whole guy. Lucky you. They delayed the gathering for some reason. Hey, Crop Top. Your trap did leave me a little ruggedy. You look fine to me. Good thing you brought spares. Yeah, I sure did. That's what happened. Okay. Maybe I'll settle into their voices as time goes on. Sorry if it goes back and forth. I just changed. I already forgot I cleaned up.
Idiot.
It's not every day a demon puts spells on me, okay? Ooh, we can talk more about clothes cleaning later. The headmaster is going to announce the test. Among other things, but I only care about the test. So the test is real? Should I be Wowzers. I'm cut short by some loud music, and the grand figure of a lion. He's huge. Everyone got quiet all of a sudden. Deathly silence enveloped the room. Wasn't the headmaster supposed to be a rabbit? He has been the headmaster for over a decade, as far as I remember. What was his name? Mr. Seedle?
Mr. Sable Mandrake. He was supposed to be, but they thought a lion was a better representation of power.
Oops.
A symbol, if you may. So they made this guy headmaster instead. Kind of racist if you ask me, but you creatures are simple like that.
How do you know all that?
When you're stuck in a crystal for so long, you're bound to find information one way or another. There might be some more reasons for the decision, but mortal politics never interested me. No more questions.
Well, that can't be the only reason. The headmaster starts speaking.
Good morning, distinguished guests, dear teachers, and beloved students. My name is Argus Kierman, and it is my pleasure to welcome you to a new year at our prestigious academy. This would be my first year as headmaster. Taking this common trait into consideration, I do hope me and all the fresh talent present here today will get along nicely. I would like to thank you, the student council and Shard leaders, for their shared work, for dealing with the everyday problems and managing the new arrivals, as well as the teachers' council and the other staff members for their loyalty. I hope we can get along for as long as I'm in this position. With all that being said, it is time for the general rules and history of Laconia.
Some groans and grunts can be heard after he says that. I suppose it's the same speech every year. Most first years don't seem too bothered. The headmaster pulls out a huge book, ornamented with gold or some other yellow material, looking very expensive but also very old. Well, this is going to take a while. He talked about different rules, like how to behave, punishments for breaking said rules, and more, for about 20 minutes. Detention was a popular punishment choice. Another one was chores around the city, so community service. It sounds unique and interesting. Everything else was basic. Your usual don't bully others, don't break anything, etc. Maybe I should have been a bit more late. Despite everyone's boredom, Tartarus was beaming with excitement. We look the same age. I think this might be his first year here too. Finally, the headmaster got to something I'm actually interested in.
The first principle of sorting. As most of you know, the Laconia Academy doesn't use the standard classifications you're all so used to. Instead, we have the so-called Shards. There are 4 different shards available to choose from.
Ooh.
Slayer Shard. Their job is dealing with small numbers of Nightfall stealthily and quickly, as well as making sure the protection barrier remains untouched. Sorcery Shard. Usually paired with a Defender or Slayer in missions. Their magic is versatile and useful for many situations, but few possess powerful magic abilities to become a sorcerer. Defender Shard. Usually deployed in small areas where barriers were not yet implemented. They play the role of bodyguards for any long-distance journey from barrier to barrier. And last but not least, the Summoner Shard. They use the power of defeated foes to make them fight for them using the gemstone they drop. The summons are used for missions, hard or dangerous manual labor, and most importantly, a summoner can learn to use a gem's energy to power modern machinery, including barriers. First years will have to make their choice between one of these shards depending on their capabilities. Choose carefully, as this will dictate the rest of your life in Laconia. Switching shards is not unheard of, but as far as I know, it is looked down upon by the students here. Details about your selected Shards activity will be on the brochures you'll get at the end of the gathering. Although, I believe that if you got so far, you must already have set your minds on a Shard.
Duh, obviously. I've chosen one ever since I got my powers. I'm not going to make this decision on the spot based on vague emotions or anything.
Graduating is a tough job at Laconia, but we have to filter the weak from the strong, so that the strong can protect the weak.
The lights get dimmed. A projector screen comes down on a stage. A video plays. The headmaster keeps talking over the images flashing on the screen. Whoa. Allow me to print you the main picture.
Allow me to paint you the main picture. Long, long ago, our world, being rich with magic, has found itself in a conundrum. Demons started to spawn all around, in each country, on water and on land, although weaker in magic, bigger in number, and physically superior. With a sole scope of stealing mankind's power source, war enveloped every continent, and to satisfy their desire for lust.
What? Hey.
Their leader, the all-might dragon Xerxes, excuse me, was by far the biggest threat of them all. Luckily, mankind used its superior wits to defeat the dragon, thus weakening all demons, and victory was finally achieved. Some demons remain in our world to this day, known as Nightfall. Most of them are near harmless, or better said, not a danger to your life. Just don't turn your back towards them. Others fall under the government's protection. Those are the ones capable of speech and complex thoughts, that are also not in immediate danger. This type is not to be messed with. They are known for being violent towards strangers unless threatened.
Oh.
Some are nothing more than vicious monsters, ready to use your body and devour your flesh at their first opportunity given. Must be exterminated on sight.
Oh, what's this?
While others, let's just say they are better left only for the most experienced of hunters. Or else.
First-year students seem to shudder, while others were laughing amongst themselves. They must know something we don't. Or maybe the thought of a sexy, horny monster is amusing to them. I must admit that a chuckle escaped my lips as well.
One more thing to keep in mind when fighting Nightfall. The main aspect that distinguishes them from us is the significantly increased libido levels they possess.
That's when the people giggling almost burst out laughing. It is common knowledge, but some people can be quite immature.
No need to fret. We are all adults here. Just don't let them put their hands on you. Or tentacles. Or slimy bodies. Anyway, let's continue. Although far less dangerous than their ancestors, nobody knows what their birth source really is. However, the Nightfallen brought with them an unintentional gift. When defeated, in their stead remains only ash and a gem. A gem infused with energy, varying in size and potency depending on the Nightfallen's strength. We use that energy to power up our technology, magic, and most importantly, the very thing that protects us from Nightfall, the barriers that surround every city around the world. In order to maintain our energy, we need hunters. Brave hunters that collect gems and protect the people in need. Hunters like you.
He points at us.
The ones that will make our world prosper.
That's so extra. I love it. The room gets filled with noises of excitement.
That is why, as your new headmaster, I cannot allow you to dirty our schools. No, our world's reputation by allowing all of you to become hunters.
Say what now? Gasps appear all around the room, together with panicked whispers. It looks like the first years are the most agitated. I see a lot of worried looks all around. Tarte doesn't look concerned, so I keep my calm too.
As the new headmaster of the academy, I decided to implement a new rule. You've all probably heard rumors about this. A little test to prove you are worthy. Allow me to explain. This academy runs on talent and hard work. If you are present here today, it means you possess one or the other. But in what quantity? And do you keep working as hard to achieve your goal every year? Or do you lay back and relax after being accepted, keeping your nose up and thinking you're better than the others? Those are the questions we'll have to answer in what I call the progression test. It is a multitude of tasks that each student has to complete at the start of the year to prove that they have what it takes to go further. The test will begin on Friday, 9 a.m. sharp, and it will last roughly 3 days. In the meantime, all first-year students will spend the rest of the week getting familiar with the school grounds, lessons, shards, and training for the incoming test, with the help of your seniors. I also advise that you all start training. The rules of the test and task will be announced on Friday as well.
All right. I've been getting ready for this all my life. And by that I mean I didn't. I had no idea there was going to be a 3-day long test. I thought we were just going to be given a sheet of paper with questions like how to easily defeat a mimic Nightfall in. Answer: satisfy their libido until the shell breaks. Yeah, I know my theoretical assignments. But I suck at physical ones. But surely I can withstand the test, right?
You don't sound very confident. And that's a problem for me too.
There is nothing to worry about. There is an average of 35% chance you will pass the exam if you're a first year, and even greater for the others that are more familiar with it.
That's not very assuring.
Our academy cannot protect you from danger 24/7 when leaving the school grounds. Upon signing the admission forms, you have agreed that your safety is your responsibility. The test will determine if you have the capability of protecting yourselves. If you fail, you must settle for a cushioned life in the city, letting the actual hunters do their work. And remember, contrary to what you might be accustomed to, graduating here should be a privilege, not an entitlement. Now, with all that out of the way, before this meeting ends, I'd like to congratulate the young prodigies we have scouted this year.
No, right, I forgot about them. I wonder who are the lucky ones. He points into the crowd at a muscular bunny girl after presenting her name. Rose. The crowd took me by surprise with the overwhelming noise from the cheers and claps. As for me, I'm clapping in awe at the headmaster's ability to pinpoint a student that he probably only saw in pictures. The next one, a jet black panther, looking very stoic, but friendly, Cole. Not a very unique name for a panther. Maybe it's a metaphor. Cole after his dark heart. And the last one, a floppy-eared dog named Alvy, very eccentric, reminds me of a cat I met in the hole. But this one does not have any weird qualities I can point out. A normal guy. Those are called prodigies, huh?
And last but not least,
4? I thought they only pick a maximum of 3 each year. He points at me and shouts my name. Oh. I forgot I technically fall into the same category. Oh, this is embarrassing. Tarte looks at me wide-eyed and claps faster and harder than he did for the others.
This concludes our school meeting. Senior Shard members will now distribute the brochures and schedules. Have a nice rest of the day.
And with those last words, he's out. Alright, he head out. He seems passionate about his new job, and also in a hurry to be somewhere. Wow! Wasn't that exciting? So, you're one of those special guys, huh? Why didn't you tell me? It's so cool that we're now best friends. Anyway, here's your sorcery brochure. See you in the Shards meeting room. You have directions on... Wait. Something wrong? I thought I can choose from 4 different shards. I haven't made my final decision yet. Oh, no. You got it all wrong. As a first year, you have to join the sorcery shard. It's the rules. You can choose another one later. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah. We can't all be the sharpest tools in the shed. Now, if you can just sign right here so you can officially join the Shard, that would be great. Something seems off. He hands me a pen and a list. Almost a third of it is already signed. Wow, when did he get to make people sign this? Before I can sign, a tall wolf with no sleeves hurries towards us. It is the same guy that was staring at me a bit too much for comfort when I walked in. He gently grabs the list from my hands. Oh, what the heck? What's his voice gonna be? Dallin? Tate, are you trying to scam first years again? What? I don't know what you're talking about, Dallin. And it looks like you succeeded with a lot of them already. Tate? Ah, damn it, Dallin. You ruined my cover, too. What's going on? Apologies for the confusion, you see. Tate here got in a bit of trouble and has to gather as many signatures for the sorcery shard as he can, as punishment. Because the sorcery shard has the least members, and the new headmaster wants to change that. So, punishments can be a little weird at times. Hey, if you go around telling people my task, they won't sign. That's the point, Tate. You have to convince them, not lie to them. But none of these losers have cool magic powers. And come on! Why isn't Tarte sticking to people? It's a cool name! Will you pipe down already? That name is so edgy, it's scratching my ears. Looks like we've got a new cast and crew of folks to meet already. And I'm going to rest my voice while I decide what their voices will be. So for now, we're going to end it because my timer was actually just about to go off and I paused it just so I could play a little bit longer. Because I'm so intrigued. An interesting way to start. I kind of want to do a little bit more, but for now, I'll leave it at this. I'm thinking these episodes might be a bit longer though, because I'm really enjoying the longer forms just so I can do more and see more of the game. But we'll see about that for later. Alright. So for now, thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked it. I hope you have a good night, a good evening, a good day, whatever it is for you. I'll continue on Lust Shards later. I wonder if I'm gonna get to choose my my actual class or whatever. If that actually is gonna affect the game, I guess we'll see. But alright. Again, thanks for watching. Have a good take care. Bye for now.